to NSF UK's YouTube channel, NSF UK TV it's called, and we have with us today our guest. We're starting this new series called interviewing our sponsors. And I don't know if you know this, but this is the 10th year of NSF UK's existence. And as part of our activities for this year, we had this really lovely event, which is called Family Fun and Sports Day event, which took place at the StoneX Stadium in Hendon in northwest London at the end of August. And we were very privileged to have been supported by a few sponsors. And the key among them was Mixta Africa. I'll let our guest tell you a lot more or a little bit more about Mixta Africa. With me today, I have Miss Andrea Cameron Cole. Andrea, I'll just bring on Andrea in a few seconds. I'll let her tell you everything you need to know about Mixta and what they do. Now, Andrea is as an executive with Mixta, and we're really happy to have her here. Welcome to the program. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Beautiful. It's good to have you. It's really, really good to have you. We're going to talk about so many things, and I think the starting point is always, what do you guys do? What you're about? What do you do for them? All those sort of questions. But we'll come to that in a few seconds. So if you just tell us a little bit about what you do for Mixta and what Mixta does.
Okay, so thank you once again for the opportunity. My name is Andrea Cameron Cole. I'm the head of sales and business development for the organization. And what I do essentially is to market and sell Mixta, sell real estate investment opportunities to real estate enthusiasts or people who are just basically interested in buying into real estate within and outside of Nigeria. That's what I basically do for the company. Market the product to people, make them see value in what they're about to key into, and then go ahead to get payment off them, just bringing them into the entire portfolio. That's what I do at Mixta.
Right. So Mixta is essentially a real estate firm. Is that correct?
Yes. Mixta is a real estate firm. Might I just add that Mixta is a subsidiary of ARM, Asset Resource and Management.
Right.
We're a real estate and infrastructure company. Yeah, we're a real estate and infrastructure developing company. We're huge on infrastructure. We build properties. We build and develop properties. We're Pan-African. We're within and outside of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, we're operational in about 5 African countries,
Okay.
and we're headquartered in Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. Now, I mean, when people hear real estate, they think money, and when they think money, some people think investment, some people think, is it even worth investing in real estate? And they ask themselves all sorts of questions. We'll come to that in a few minutes, but before we do that, I mean, I know you guys were kind enough to sponsor the event we held in August, and I was privileged to meet you actually, and your colleague, Mr. Tade Adeni, and both of you were really, really wonderful. I saw that you guys had a stand up at the event, and you were ushering guests. I bet you made billions of naira on that day in sales.
Yes, well, I can say that. The thing is with sales is that you first of all would have that your first meeting point with clients where you try to make them comfortable with you, your company, the product that you market to them. So I can say that for sure we met quite a number of people, quite a number also who have also generated quite a number of interest in our product. Some have heard about us before, some were just hearing about us for the first time. But generally speaking, it was a good outing for Mixta. It was a good outing for Tadi and I as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just wanted us to also use this opportunity to say a big thank you on behalf of NSF UK for the sponsorship and for the support you've given us throughout this whole period. I mean, it's been really invaluable. We found your whole provision and your services to be of real value to members of our community. And one of the things we've found with a lot of our sponsors is that they have, one way or another, provide a solution or benefit to members of the community that we serve. And I don't know if you know, but I mean, the NSF UK really stands for Nigerian Schools Foundation. And the Nigerian Schools Foundation is really and truly an organization of alumni of people who went to school in Nigeria and who live in the UK, basically, and they've come together every year. We've sort of met, brought families, kids, just had a bit of fun, usually in the summer, and we just felt like, look, it'll be a good opportunity to just basically come together as a community, celebrate each other, and have fun in the process, and having services like you guys provide is a bit of a value add-on for our community that we serve, because I know there are a lot of people who come to our events have this dream to either retire back home in Nigeria, or even if they didn't retire back home, they have opportunities to go back to Nigeria now and again, or in some cases they want to invest in property in Nigeria, for instance, and they think they don't even know how to go about it. Some people think, oh, if I gave money to a family member, I mean, that would hopefully, they'll get their. But there's been so many horror stories of how people have been either shortchanged or things didn't go according to plan, And I understand that. I mean, the kind of services that you guys provide some sort of opportunity for people to safely invest in property back home without a headache. Is that correct?
Yes, that's very correct. That's very correct. So what we've noticed over time is that you Nigerians have a way of, trusting family members, trusting friends. Well, in the past, there's always been this thing around trusting friends and family members, and when it comes to buying into real estate, you hear people say, "I have a brother in Nigeria who can get this house built for me. Why do I have to use a company?" But the bad side to that is that a lot of people have been burnt, so many times, burnt by immediate family members, burnt by people that are, very close to them. And that's why we find it very important that when anyone is looking to buy into any form of real estate investment, you need to do your due diligence and find an organization that you can align with, an organization that can give you whatever it is that they have promised you. And that's why Mixed Africa stands out. We've been in this business for over 2 decades now, and we've been known for our track record. We've been known for delivery. We've been known for delivering according to what we have promised our buyers, whether you're buying within or outside of Lagos, Nigeria. You know that whatever it is that you keyed into from the start is what you expect to get at the end of it. We have people both in the UK, outside of the UK, who have actually bought from us before, and they can testify to what I've just said now. So it's part of the services that we render at Mixta Africa. You do not have to be here to be able to buy into our product, because you know for a fact that whatever it is that you have indicated interest in is what will be delivered to you. No fears of your money being taken away or making a bad decision.
Oh, thanks for that. I mean, I know that as you said earlier on, you sort of had a lot of engagement with people when you came to the event, and
With this.
of course, we're really grateful for your support and for being there to provide the people with at least, if not anything else, but information. And they say that
There's
information is always key to making good decisions, right? Especially investment decisions. When you have all the data in front of you, it enables you to make the right choices. And I just want to sort of ask you, just very briefly, what's your takeaway? Your biggest takeaway from the event? Did you hear that?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that question. So, to be honest, I did. I heard you. So, I personally think that that event was a fantastic outing for Mixta or for myself. I think that would be the last one I attended. Would be my the second time I'm attending the event. The first time I was blown away. I think that was around 9 years ago, and
Wow.
then this one I wasn't disappointed as as well. So what we found that particular day is that there are lots of Nigerians back in the UK who are willing, who are looking for genuine investments in Nigeria that they can tap into, But we also have a lot of people who have so many questions based on their past experiences. Some have heard about how their family members have been burned in terms of real estate and all. But in general, what I could pick from that particular outing is that there are people looking to invest. As far as there's an opportunity for them to there's an opportunity for them to key into any form of real estate investment. They want to invest as long as they are sure that their money is not going to waste. They're not buying and regretting much later. So I think it was a great outing. People wanted to know more about what we do. People wanted to know more about the kind of infrastructure we offer, and we were able to convince people on the kind of community that we create within the portfolios or within the real estate in general. So, I mean, I think it was a great outing. It's something I think should even say that I look forward to the next event, and because the most important thing for us is for people to know us and know our capacity, know our track record. Once that is available to people, I see no reason why people would not invest with us.
Thank you for that, Andrea. It's like I said, I really enjoyed having you guys because I had what I call one-on-one engagement with you guys while you were there. I saw that a lot of people kind of gravitated towards your store or your stand at the time you came over. If there was something else that you could have done better, if you like, what would it have been, or you think would have gone a lot better than it did? For example, what's your biggest? I don't want to call it disappointment. I don't want to be negative, if you like, but as much as possible, there's always room for improvement, if you like. So, what would be your biggest improvement tips, if you like, for us to look at going forward?
Okay. I personally think that for events, for an event like that particular one, sponsors should be given the opportunity to have maybe a 5 minutes talk about their product.
Okay.
5-10 minutes talk about their product, because obviously not everyone who walks into the event would stop by your stand
Mm-hmm.
to ask you questions. And we would go around as salespeople to try and capture as many people as possible. But if you have people's audience 5 minutes to just talk about the product, I think it would go a long way. That's just one thing that I really looked forward to. But
Right. So,
okay.
I know I interrupted this a little bit for a few seconds there because we had a bit of a break. But having said that, I mean, I saw that you said, in summary, basically you wanted an opportunity to address the audience on the day, maybe like 5 minutes slot to speak to the audience on the day, right? Of course, we'll take that on board. Thank you so much. If we needed to get in touch with you, what do you need to do? Do you go to your website? Is there an email address you need to go to? What is it? What do they need to do? Tell me.
Yes. So, I mean, people can reach us via mixtavest.mixtaafrica.com. Am I right? Yes, mixtavest.mixtaafrica.com. That's the channel that has been created specifically to cater to our diaspora market. So when
Right.
you go
Can I
on
just
there,
can
you
I just
find
interrupt you for a second? When you said Mixta
all you need
Africa,
to know
sorry,
about our products.
is it Mixta Africa or mixed as in Mixta and then Africa? Is it Mixta one word Africa? How do you spell that?
So this one is mixtavest.mixtaafrica.com.
So Mixta Africa is Mixta Africa, right?
No, mixed Africa minus A.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
one
it's
A,
mixed
right?
vest. Yes, mixtavest.mixedafrica.com.
All right. Lovely. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Continue. So those are the two channels they can reach you on, right? Is that correct?
Yes, so actually we have several, but
Right.
like I mentioned, mixtavest.mixedafrica.com
Mm-hmm.
has been created specifically to cater to the diaspora market. So when you go on there, you find several things about us. You find our brochures, you find videos, you find price lists, everything you need to know about our product, and then there are contact numbers also on there where you can, reach out to us directly if that makes you more comfortable.
Beautiful. Um, that is, thank you so much, Andrea. We are super grateful for having you on this, and I'm pretty sure that we will have many, many more opportunities to engage with you over time. I think over time, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, what I would say that, look, if you haven't followed us on this channel, follow us on YouTube. You can also reach us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on all of our other channels. This is NSF UK's what's the word? YouTube channel. This is coming to you from. So if you need any more information, please reach us on www.nsf.community. nsf.community. We'll very much look forward to engaging with you. And we want to say a big thank you to Andrea Cameron Cole.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. Once again, my name is Andrea Cameron Cole. I'm the head of sales and business development for the organization.
Right. So Andrea is the head of sales and business development for Mixta Africa. Thank you so much, and it's been a pleasure having you. You take good care.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. You too. Bye. Bye.